Hola, everybody. I just got a notification for something. Oh, Kristen says Kristen's here. Yay! I'm so excited to see you guys tonight. Say hi if you're here. Would love to welcome you. We also are live in our YouTube channel as well. So if you prefer YouTube, you can go to Wild Roses. That's our YouTube. And that's probably my notification. I'm live on YouTube. That would be my guess. Yep, we are live on YouTube. Super duper. Hi, Kristen. Kristen's here. It's so good to see you. Welcome to your first Sunday night social. So we do this every Sunday night, 7 p.m. without fail. On occasion, if it's a holiday, but I love to connect. I love to catch up on Sunday night. It's just kind of a little chat back and forth. So if you have something you want to ask, you can throw it out there. I'm going to just bring our team page up quick like I always do to make sure that we are live and in person. Sarah Mateka said she's ready, so hopefully she's in there.
She can throw it out there.
Oh, let's just shut off the sound. How about that? Dawn Waters is here. Jess is here. Hi, everybody. Super excited to see you guys. We have some stuff that we're going to cover, and we're going to talk about some things. I hope that you're reading my little ticker below. So want to welcome everybody tonight. I'm excited to be here with you guys. We have some stuff to talk about. I mean, March came in like a lion for this team. Hi, Sarah. So Sarah's our resident superstar who hosted 9 Facebook parties last month. We March just completely marched in like a lion. You know, we hosted our March 4th event, and I think that March 4th really opened some doors for some ladies. I think that, hi, Kristen. I think that it was a good event. It was short and sweet, but it was fun. It was an absolute blast. I want to do one of those again. I love them. Kristen said she was one of them. Yes, she was. She's one of them. I think that event is fun. That event, just so you guys know, hi, Pam. That event is actually listed in our Wild Roses and Beyond. So that is our actual team page. It's like our own team business page. Anything that you see in that business page is shareable. So everything has the little share button, and that's why it's there, because our team, it's Wild Roses and Beyond. It is a shareable, it's a public page. It's a like your own business page, but it's for our team. So whenever we have specials, whenever we have things happening, I'm going to try and do a very generic live video in there about whatever the special is, new products coming out, anything like that. So you can just grab it and you can share it right to your VIP groups. You can share it to your business page. You'll be able to share it wherever you like. On your personal page, you can share it wherever you like. So I think it'll be helpful to have it there. And I think that we'll keep doing this. I think we need to do this every couple of weeks. There's a lot of people out there that are interested in Little Rose, and I think they just don't know the guts about it. They don't know, why we love what we do. And so it's so much fun after that. Sarah just commented and said a few people went in the event after it was over to see what it was, and they loved it. So really great feedback. If you guys have any more feedback from people, please let me know. I am always excited to learn about that. So we used to do a bigger event. It was a 5-day event where we would be live all the time, and we would go live. Hi, Dawn. Dawn's here from Edgewood, New Mexico, and her favorite product is the Flexi Clip. Way to read it. Thank you, sweet cheeks. But so we used to do an All Things Little Rose event, which was a 5-day event that we would run. And I'm finding that sometimes it's too long. I think we lose people in the process. And right now, people are all about, quick hitting, fun, exciting things. And if we keep our eyes on the prize and you realize that, when you create a mild sense of urgency for people, especially when you're like, oh my gosh, it's a 1-day event only, so you have to come this day. You have to be there. So you can get someone to commit to that so much easier than you get to someone to commit to a 5-day event. So, the fun thing about 5-day events are that it gives us time to do some live demos. It gives us time to show all of our products. So that's more of a product event that we would run. The opportunity event we just got done with, I think went really well. And I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I had fun. I had a blast doing it. I thought it was really fun. All the ladies that won prizes loved it. They had a blast in there. So that group is going to stay open. I'm not going to archive it. And, whenever we have a special come up or we want to host another opportunity event, we're going to change the name of that one, and then we'll just keep rolling with it. So, but make sure that you're part of Wild Roses and Beyond. So, hey, Jess, will you type that in for me and just post it in the comments? I would really, really appreciate it. So you can just put Team Public Page Wild Roses and Beyond. So Deborah Schrader's here. She's new with us too. Hi, Deborah. It's good to see you. So we will talk about a couple of things. March has been huge. And so as of right now, we're already beating our own number from where we were last year in March. Obviously, COVID hit last year in March, and so numbers were like crazy, crazy weird. Very weird, very low. Julie's here. Hi, Julie. I'm curious to know what you guys are seeing. Are you seeing an upswing in shows? Are you seeing an upswing in online sales? Are you seeing things? Because I'm starting to see things on my end that indicate that things are picking back up and things are moving forward. So, which is really good. It's good to see that happen for people. It's good to see that happen for all of us. We want to go ahead and welcome a couple of new team members. So a lot of them are here. Thank you, Jess. So new team members, we have Christian Mott from Florida. We have Pamela Smith from California. She's only, I think she said, an hour and a half away from home office. She's so lucky. And then also Patty Sorrells or Sorrells. I'm sorry, Patty. I hope I didn't beat your name up. And she's out of Texas. So we had, and all these ladies joined out of our event. And so they all joined out of the March 4th with us event. And so plan on it next year, put it on your calendar because we're going to do it again on March 4th. It really was fun to put it together. It was very last minute, but it was something that I talked about. And it's just so amazing. It's so amazing to just put something together. The leadership group that I'm part of, I have committed to go to that group every single day. I pay to be in that group. And I'm getting cheap in my old age. I pay $10 a month or $15, something like that a month to be part of this group. So if I'm going to pay for it, I'm going to use it. And so there's a lot of things that I'm learning in there. I'm learning from two ladies in the industry that I have followed forever. Melanie, I have followed. Mel and I have, we click. We have this clicky thing her and I do, and it's absolutely fantastic. Mel's actually going to do a training the end of March. I want to say it's March 25th. It's a Thursday night. Mel's going to come do a training for us, and it's a paid training. But I wanted to bring her in. She's going to talk about social media. She's going to talk about a lot of different things. I also posted, Lori has a free social media 101. And I mean, you want to be part of that because it's free. It's a free 5-day training. Whenever you see a free training from Lori, Melanie Moore, her trainings are not free. She's past that mark. And so, but I asked her if she would come and speak to us. And I think what I'm going to do, if you ladies don't mind, I'm going to actually have her live stream in my training group. I know you guys are all in there, but I want to make sure that it's okay with this team. If I'm going to pay Mel to train and open our eyes to some fabulous social media things, I thought it would be nice to share that with the training group as well. So there's a lot of girls in that group that do not have an active upline. And I'm learning that slowly here and finding out that there's a lot of people that just don't have any type of direction. And so I wanted to be able to provide something in there so we can all learn together. So it'll be really fun. I'm pretty sure it's the 25th. I'll make sure that I put lots of warning out beforehand so we all make sure we can be there for that. It's going to be a good training. Melanie's trainings are always amazing. She also has a training group for stylists. I would recommend, if you can commit to the ideas and you can commit to going to that group every day, it's worth the $10 a month to be part of Melanie and Melissa Feetsam's group. Mel and Melissa are, I'll tell you, I have seen a huge jump in my business, and it isn't because I'm part of the group, it's because I work the group. I commit every day to go in that group, read whatever's posted in there, and then I say, did it, done, finished, working on it, something of that nature. So it kind of holds me accountable, and I need that. That's how I function. I have to have some accountability to someone else. So when I'm accountable to myself, you might as well just let it go. So why, I don't know. I wish I could be more accountable to myself about certain things. We have got a couple of things coming up. So Tuesday night in my training group, and Jess, can I bother you one more time? Can you post, hold on one second. Maybe I can do it. I'm just going to post the link to my training group in here. And that way everybody can find it. It's called Wendy's Lila Rose Biz Tips and Idea Nuggets. So this group is my, it's my brain dump. It's where I put things when I want to share ideas with everybody. And it became a group because a lot of ladies that I know in the industry or that I know in Lila Rose have asked me, what's this group all about? Or they'll ask me a question and I just posted it. So it should be popping up. It's right there. So when we get off of here, make sure you ask to join that group. But a lot of other stylists that are not on our team page have come and asked me, about this, that, or the other thing, something they saw that I posted on my social media. And so rather than have them join our team page, I built the training group, and that training group is for anybody. Anybody that has an idea, if you worked the idea and it worked good, I will tell you guys right now, just our team, I'm telling you, I'm working on something right now that I'm going to be test piloting in my VIP group to see how it works. And I will let you know, but I'm going to try it and just see how it works out first. It's an idea I've had floating around in my head, and I had to do the math yesterday to make sure I wasn't going to be giving away the farm. And I'm not. So I will share it with you. And you know me, when I have an idea, I typically don't share it until I've tried it. If I know it works and it's lucrative, then it's something that maybe you're not in that season of your business yet. But once you get to that point, or it's a goal, I'm more than willing to share with you guys anything that I do. I just don't like to share it until I know it works. So that's the one thing I don't like to do. Sarah said Kristen Mott signed up on the next day and was at your event. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That is so cool. Bigger shows are looking like they're a go. That is fantabulous. So I signed up for a couple of small ones. Signed up for like 2 or 3, and it was great because the coordinator messaged me back and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I already have Lila Rose." And I was like, yay! I was so excited. So that makes me happy. It makes me happy to know that people are still out working their businesses. They're still out shopping. So that's always a good thing when, I run into that. So Jessica said she's from La Crosse and her favorite product is the hairbands. So I sent Jess her first hairband. She got did you get Colors on Parade? I think was her first one. Jean's here. Hi, Jean. Great to see you. Great to see you. So tomorrow night, I want to talk to you really quickly too. Tomorrow night is Lila Rose University training. So every Monday night we have free training. You'll get an email from home office tomorrow with a link. They do them in the go-to webinars. Tomorrow night is going to be really good, and it's good for everyone. Just because you're new doesn't mean that you should not go, or you're brand new, or if you've been around a while, because I still go to them. So tomorrow night is New Stylist Q&A. So Shannon Farabee is a senior executive with Lila Rose. She's the only senior executive with Lila Rose. There's one. So our things work this way. So we have John Dorsey, who's president and CEO. We have Shannon Farabee, who's senior executive. Paula Ram, who's junior executive. We have 3 unit directors, myself, Lisa Sutton, and Rebecca Behrens. And I think we have 16 directors now, if I'm not mistaken. I think we have 16 directors now. So that's kind of where things go. So when you look at this company as a whole, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room to do stuff and a lot of room to keep moving forward. So there's room. There's room everywhere to build a business with this company, to sell your Lila Rose, to share it with people that you love, to share it with people that maybe have trouble with hair accessories and they just don't stay in. Those are important things that you want to remember. Don't forget Jessica Cook in the when you go to our announcements portion of our team page right at the top. If you click on announcements, there's multiple posts in there. So Jess has a goal. Every month she sets it up for us and she posts it in there and she comes at you on Sunday. And she's like, hey, how's your goals going? How's your goals going? So I want to say I'm very proud of myself this week. So I went in there, I posted, but I haven't updated. So I need to do that. But I love it. I love the fact that she does this for us because she's holding us accountable, but not totally accountable. Like, go get this done, you know? I mean, and she's very helpful. You know, if you say something's not working, you know, and she's like, you know, how can we make it better? What kind of suggestions would you need? So it's just important to make sure that you have those things and that you have somebody like that. And Jess is like on it. I mean, she's got me to the point now that I check in before she checks in with me. That's what I need to have. And I didn't realize that until she started doing this. She messaged me one day and said, is it okay if I just, you know, put a goal post, you know, some type of a post in our team page every month for goals and then check in with everybody? And I was like, sure, that'd be great. Well, I didn't realize how great it would be. I mean, we all check in with her whenever she messages and says, hey, how's this going? How's this going? So it's important to remember that when you're like, oh, okay, well, I need to check in with my goals. If you're a team leader and you're watching this, please get in that group or please post in Jessica's goals post so that you're accountable and your team sees that you're being accountable. It's important. It's important that they know that you're working your business as hard as they are. So if that's something that you're watching right now, get over there and post your goals. And Jess will check in with you on a regular basis every week. So, and if you don't answer her, she'll message you again. Because I did it. Because I looked at it, I put my phone down, I went to do something, and then came back and I was like, oh, I forgot to answer her. So yeah, I check in. As soon as I book a party for April, I'm like over to the team page, scrolling up to find the goal, the graphic that she has, and I scroll down to mine and I tag her and I'm like, I booked another party for April. So that's my goal. It is never too late to set a goal. Jess is absolutely right. It's never too late to set a goal. And you can do it on a Tuesday. You can do it on Thursday. You can do it, you know, I mean, these are weekly goals. You can set a monthly goal, but these are also goals that she's going to help you keep accountable. So you can set a month-long goal, but then you personally break it down by week. So if you know, like my goal, I wanted to bonus qualify with just customer orders and no personal orders of my own. So I did that. I broke it down to $20 a day because I wanted to earn the stylist incentive by the 15th of the month. And it happened. It totally happened. I typed it. I told her my goal and it happened. So, and I worked hard to make sure that I could reach it. So that's why it works good for me because it holds me accountable and it makes me remember my business every single week. Because believe it or not, you know, we all have lives and stuff happens and we forget about our businesses. You know, we forget about our customers sometimes. We forget about, you know, oh, I was supposed to mail that out last week, or we forget, and it happens, you know, and Jess is really good at just giving you a little nudge to say, hey, how's your goals this week? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I never called this lady back about booking a party. I have to message this lady. It's a good reminder when life gets a little nuts. So when that happens, it's always smart to have somebody there just to give you a little reminder. And that's what Jess does. That's what she does. She just tags you in that same post and says, hey, how's it going? You know, and if it's not going well, you know, we can always find solutions. We can give suggestions. We can brainstorm with one another. That's something that's important too. So again, big thanks to Jess. Club BQ. So BQ bonus qualified means you have over $200 in personal volume. So online sales, your personal orders, and party orders are what make up your PV. So when you hit $200 by the 15th, you are green by 15 to the extreme. So you are invited as a team leader and as a stylist, you are invited to an instant message group that I set up every single month. And then you get a private Zoom link for a special training. So that's if you are green by 15 to the extreme. So by the 15th of the month, if you are bonus qualified, I will automatically message you and add you into a group. And it's a new group every month. So this last month was really good. I thought it was really good to have Deborah's here. Hi. She's $20 away from 200. Oh, girl, you're so close. Good for you. Good for you. You're so close. But there's a lot of things that come together, and there's a lot of reasons why I push the $200 by the 15th of the month. It's a good habit to get into. It's a great habit to get into. So every single month, if you do that, you can just say, you know what? Oh, okay, I made it. I have it by the 15th. Do the math. 15 days divided by 200. Figure out what you need dollar-wise every single day, and you're done. That way you can keep track of it. Do you need $20 a day? Do you need $15 a day? Break it down as much as you can. Hi, Dawn. Dawn's here with us. Julie said, it's on the ticker, Julie, if you read the ticker down below. Let's see. Julie from Waterloo, her favorite Lila Rose product is the small braided leathers, fancy sticks, and the detangler. Oh, I'm such a detangler girl. I love my detangler. Dawn's here. Sorry I'm late. No worries. You know that we're cool with the late stuff, or if you can't make it, the replay is always going to be here for you. So good to see you, though. Good to see you. So Club BQ to 15 to the screen. You want to make sure you hit that. And then also, we've got 2 drawings to do tonight. So tonight we're going to draw for Club BQ in February. Tanya Schrank every single month. And I just love these girls because they're so helpful. Every single month, Tanya puts a post in about your goals and talks about the green being $200 in PV for the month. So you'll see that too. And that will be also in the announcements. So there's 2 important things you want to look for in the announcements. So when you see that and you hit $200, post in there, because that's where I get my names from to do our drawing. So tonight we're going to do the Club BQ for February. We're also going to draw for the Working for the Weekend giveaway this weekend. You guys killed it this weekend. We're going to go through some of the comments because, oh my gosh, you guys worked your tails off. And it wasn't like it was work. You guys just said, oh, I did this and I did this. And I will tell you, I sat here yesterday all day long. I sent out over 25 packages yesterday. Hostess packets, thank you packets. Let's see. Customers that spent over $100 with me last year on one order, I sent all of them packets with some happy stuff, some St. Patrick's Day stuff. But yeah, and it took me a good part of the day because I work Monday through Friday. So I have to take the Saturday when I have it and get my stuff done. But I felt so good when I was finished. Like it was just like it was a big weight off my shoulders. So that was done. Everything's mailed out, so I'm excited about that. So Amy training, if you are brand new to us, Amy is it is amazing app on your phone. So Amy is integrated with Lila Rose. So when your customer orders from you, it automatically uploads into the Amy app. And then Amy instinctively tomorrow sends me a message and says, hey, we'll say Julie placed an order yesterday, send her a thank you. So you open up your Amy app, you click on her email, the thank you comes up, you put something in the subject line and you send it. Done. That's it. Amy is absolutely amazing. Amy will increase your reorders, even if you're brand new, because I thought about this and I thought, well, if you're brand new, you don't really have many customers, but that's not it. When you're brand new, you want to get used to using it when you're brand new. So it's like a habit. Every day, that's one of the things on my to-do list is to check my Amy app. So that's something that is fun to do. There's a Zoom link in our team page, a Zoom link in the training group, a Zoom link, I think, in the Ready, Set, Win groups, both of them for February and March. So those are all in there, and I wanted to make sure you all had them because they are it's gonna be a good training. So at our stylist or team leader training, exclusive one, I did it by Zoom, but realized how cool it was that I could share my screen while I could still see everybody and still have conversation with them, and they could ask me questions as I was moving forward. So I figured out a way to share my phone screen onto the computer screen, and you guys are going to be able to watch me walk through using the Amy app, and I think it's going to be so helpful for so many. Amy is really easy to use. It's intuitive. You get 3 months free from Lila Rose. Then you get 1 month free from Amy. So you get this program free for 4 months. After that, it's, I think, $7.99 a month, or you can pay for a whole year and get a discounted price. But I will tell you something right now. I just had a lady who bought from me 2 years ago, and her name popped up in my Amy app. And so I sent her a message, and I got a message back from her, and she was like, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I lost your information. I'm going to place an order. And it was just one of those, hi, how are you? Just checking in. I hope you're enjoying your Lila Rose. That's the kind of stuff. I never would have remembered to message her. I mean, that's 2 years ago. I never would have remembered that, but I've kept in touch with her, every couple of months. Amy reminds me to message her. So if I look at my history, I have messaged, and gotten no response from her. And then all of a sudden, this last one I sent, she messaged me back. So kind of crazy. They message you back and say, I really love this stuff. I want to have a party. Or I really love this. Let me know when there's specials, things like that. There's things that ladies like to know about, and they'll tell you. And you can tag. You can create custom tags in Amy so you can find people. I have a slew of women who love the color purple. So I have them tagged in Amy with purple. And so whenever something releases and it's purple, they're the first ones I go to, and I send them an email. Hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. That has turned into sales for me. Ladies that wear all of our essential items or our consumables, our hair mask, our sea salt spray, all of that stuff. Whenever we have a sale and that stuff's on sale, that's another thing that I like to do. I message them and say, hey, time to stock up. That has come back to me in orders. So there's just a lot of things that Amy does for you that's very intuitive. So Tuesday night, I'm going to do that in our training group, and that's free also. I'm going to walk you through Amy with looking at my screen so that you can ask me questions live. I can show you where things are. I would recommend going to your back office, going under the resources group, and then it says Sell with Amy. Click on that, scroll down, and watch the video. So the video gives you a much better description than what I just did. So they're so much better at it than I am. I want to talk about the Working for the Weekend giveaway because let me just open this. I am constantly blown away at this. Now, we don't do this every weekend, but I am so inspired by some of the things I see on here. Did everybody have a good weekend? What did you do this weekend? I'm just curious. So I had a 12:30 live this morning. Well, I went to church, came home. I had a 12:30 live this morning after Bible school, and I had a 12:30 Facebook party. So I did a live. As soon as I finished that, I changed my clothes, went out to the farm. We went and pulled sap from all the trees and put the bags back up so that we could get more sap. But we pulled about 250 gallons of sap today. So maple syrup season is on. So it is happening. Listen to some of these things. This is working for the weekend, okay? So like Cheryl Brewer said, she went to Olive Garden. She was talking to the waitress, and she gave her one of our matchbooks with a bobby pin in it. And she said that she teared up and that made her day. You know, it's little things. It's little things that people bring you, and that people, you know, sometimes a bobby pin just really changes somebody's whole demeanor. I've had times when that's happened to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys have had them too, where, you know, you run into someone and there we go. Sorry. Where you run into somebody and they're having kind of a crappy day or whatever. Well, if that's the case, you know, just a small gift, even just a bobby pin. You know, I'm big on bobby pins. I give bobby pins away all the time. I don't give a set. I give one. But people love them because we have such a huge variety. We have bobby bundles that you can buy in the back office. I think it's like 35 bobby pins or something that you can get for a certain price. And I take them on a Lilla Look, which I don't have one in here, I bet right now. The Lilla Looks are the 3-page pamphlet that you're going to get like when you get your kit. So I punch a hole in the top corner, I put a bobby pin through it, and I hand those out to people. If I'm standing in line at the grocery store and there's a lady in front of me, whatever she has for hair, you know, we strike up a conversation, and I just offer her one. If I see somebody that's just having a really crappy day, you know, I pull them out of my purse. I always carry 5 or 6 at a time. I pull them out of my purse. It automatically brings joy to people. Automatically. I have the big flowered one. I have the dog paw. I have such a variety that I keep in there. I have the starfish. I have, you know, just the super fancy ones. It doesn't matter to me what I give away to people. I let them choose. I hand somebody 5 of those, and she's talking to me and she's looking through them, and she comes to the starfish and she's like, you know, my sister would love this. My sister lives in Florida. I haven't been there in a while. And then she starts conversating. You have conversation. You start talking to her, you know, and as we're sitting there chit-chatting or whatever, you know, waiting for our turn in line at the grocery store or whatever, you know, we get up, check out. And then I hand her my phone, and I'm like, you know, I'd really like to keep in touch with you. Would you mind just giving me your name and email address or whatever, you know, in my Amy app? And the Amy app has a contact form that you can hand it on your phone. Somebody fills it out, they hit enter, and you're done. Okay. When you get in the car, you pull her name back up and you just put a note in there, you know, met at Woodman's while standing in line for groceries, gave her a bobby pin sample, sister lives in Florida. Done. Make it simple. The next day, you're going to get a message, or 2 days later, because you can set up how long you want your reminders to be. Couple days later, it will remind you, hey, you know, text Mary and see how she's liking her sample. That's a big deal. That is a big deal when you do that. You will not get a sale out of every sample. So that's something that's really important to remember. If you give a sample, it doesn't mean you're going to get a sale. So we've all gotten samples before, and it's if I really like it, then I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this. But when you give out a sample and you give them a bobby pin, get their contact information. This was a big mistake I made when I first joined this company. And it wasn't with bobby pins, it was all of my shows. I was doing all of these shows and I wasn't writing down anybody's contact information. I was just selling products. And they were like, oh, I'll go on your website. And they're like, bye. They never went on my website. People never said what they were going to do. Well, I'm guilty of the same thing. I leave somebody's booth and I'm like, oh, that looks cute. I'll look it up when I get home. well, I get home and dinner needs to be made, or I have to get ready for work on Monday, make the coffee, get the laundry done, do all these things. The last thing on my mind is that I'm going to jump on her website. No, thank you. If she has the Amy app, she's going to email me in like 2 days and be like, hey, it was really great to meet you at the grocery store. Just wanted to check in and see how you're liking your bobby pin sample. And then she puts a link right in the email, and I'm like, oh, sweet. So I click that, takes me right to her website or right to her VIP group, wherever I choose to put it. And it's easy, lickety split, just like that. She joins your VIP group and you have contact with her. It's all about funneling people. Funneling is an important part of your business, because you could meet somebody, and if you walk away without their contact information, and you can do it without being pushy. There are people who are going to be like, no, I don't want to give you my information. If I want something, I'll message you. And that's fine. You just let that go. Okay, thank you. Let it go. Sometimes they message you. Sometimes they just want a free bobby pin, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give them out for a sale. I give them out to share how beautiful our products are. And our bobby pins are great examples, of what we have in this industry and what we can share with people. So everybody can wear a bobby pin. I don't care who you are. You can have the shortest hair possible and you can wear one. Our bobby pins are fantastic and people love to get them. On occasion, I give away I'll give away a pair on a Friday on my business page. I find some fun ones that we hand out. I literally have a box of bobby pins that I use that I've earned. I mean, when I win something from the company, and you can do the same, top sales, top recruiting, you earn points in your back office. They're like Lillabucks, and you can shop for product. And so whenever I do that, sometimes I shop for supplies. Most of the time I shop for bobby pins. People love, love, love those bobby pins. They love to dig. They love to, when I'm at shows, I have them in a big basket on the front, and people will stop there and start digging. And as they're digging, you start conversation. And they say, oh, well, what is this stuff that you have here? And then pretty soon they're inside your booth and they're shopping. So it's just a great way to get to know people. Those bobby pins are huge. I call them biz building bobbies because it might be just a bobby pin to you and me, but to someone else that's maybe having a really crappy day. This one lady always comes to mind. I was standing at the mall and I was waiting to get, Bruce loves this chicken from one of the mall restaurants. And so I stopped after work one night and I was standing in line, and her kid was just pulling on her jacket and this lady looked fit to be tied. She looked like she was going to lose it. And she turned around and looked at me and she apologized to me. And I said, for what? And she says, well, she's like, he's just tired and didn't get a nap today. And I said, you don't have to ever apologize for your children. I said, I'm a mom, I'm a grandma. I get it. And so we started chit-chatting. Well, when that happened, I pulled my stack of bobby pins out and I asked her if she'd like one. And she just looked at me and she's like, for free? And I said, sure. I said, I'd like to gift you one of these today. And she's like, you just made my whole day. You made my whole entire day. And she sat there and we talked while we were waiting in line for food. And I never heard from her again. I have her in my Amy app. I message her, but I've never heard from her ever again. When I messaged her, I did reference, the food court and that we met there. But it's fine. I don't have any, when I hand that stuff out, I don't expect anything in return. And I think sometimes you don't have that expectation, then there's no letdown, if you know what I'm saying. So there's a lot of things you can do with this business that you can use to build your business. If you are brand new, I didn't start handing out bobby pins until probably my second year, I think, with Lilla Rose, maybe 2.5 years in is when I really started handing them out. Now I hand them out like water. Every place I go, they come out of my purse and I'm like, it's like a poker table. So I love for people to know how great our products are. So always brings a smile to somebody's face. Cheryl said she also wearing product to work while she restocked your bobby pins. Tammy Einerwald said she had a weekend getaway. And as her husband drove, she was making all her posts for the next few weeks. And then she packed some extra Lila Rose while she was taking her trip. So those are things that you could do. Patty Sorrells, she posted her new VIP group. She's already got people in there. She's already got her launch party scheduled. I mean, oh my gosh. Tanya Schrank, she completed 25 Amy tasks while her significant other drove, and when they were driving somewhere. But you can use Amy on your phone, and you can, if you've got a little time to kill, get her done. It's important. Tanya Schrank issued a whom to a past customer. For those of you that are brand new, we will be covering the whom starting on Wednesday next week in your Ready, Set, Win group. So I will talk to you about those. Cynthia Lias, she had her weekend started today. She had an event and more events on Saturday and Sunday. So she had event. Busy girl. Nicole finished scheduling her stylet posts. She was doing a live. She put a story up. So, I mean, these are huge, you guys. This is simple stuff that she did a live with all of her hostess rewards that showed up. She unboxed her hostess rewards live. Cheryl went to visit a few ladies, and she took a stylist exclusive to someone. Elizabeth wore them out while she was bowling with her kids and shared with a lady from Bible study. Sarah Mataiko was busy sending out samples for her Facebook party ladies. I was sending out exclusive orders and hostess packets. Deb Schrader posted a super uber cute picture of her little with space buns and 2 U-pins in each one. Adorable, absolutely adorable. Edith was at a show, shared her purple tent. I love that purple tent, girl. That's hashtag goals for me. Tanya, she was following up the customers who have purchased dragonflies before. This is another thing that Amy is good for. So when someone purchases from you, and you know that you have like Morel, okay? So Morella was a mushroom flexi that came out a couple of months ago. So another mushroom flexi just came out as an exclusive. So Tanya went into her Amy app and she searched all her customers that bought Morella and messaged all of them and said, you can do the same with dragonflies, but you can find all those customers. The ones that love dragonflies, you can look up the name of the dragonfly that we already have and then the exclusive, and you can find people that have common interest in it. So that's a really great way to do suggestive selling. Patty messaged again, said she added 35 people to her Facebook page so far, which is really, really huge. Let me see notes. What else did you guys do? Julie went to a flea market. A lady said, oh, I love your bobbies. You can find these in much more. Then I gave her a little look with a bobby on it. She was excited. She hasn't heard from her, but it felt good. And that's, I think, sometimes a really big deal. So if you're brand new and you're not in this season of your business yet, it's okay. So, but this is something to shoot for. Even start slow. Get a little bobby bundle. Let me see how much they are. I'm going to look right now really quick. You can get a bobby bundle, and just make a goal to hand out like 3 a week or something like that. If you're out and about, you can hand them out anywhere to anyone. I wouldn't suggest doing it in a huge crowd of people because everybody likes free. So they'll clean you out. They will totally clean you out. I'm going to just grab my shop button. There we go. Hopefully they're not sold out. Oh, Bobby bundles. I just saw it. There it is. Okay, so they're back in stock. If you type in, oh no, they're out of stock. Darn it. Okay, all right. We'll just send Mr. Dorsey a message. We can do that. So anyway, Bobby bundles are $39.38. And it looks like you get, does it tell you how much? 15. So you get 15 bobby pins for a little under $40. And they're decorative bobby pins. So even if you did 2 a week, okay, you still would do 2, 4, 6, 8. You'd have almost 2 months worth to hand out, 1 a week. you know, and then build from there, because handing out one a week, maybe you'll get an order from it, and then you can take that money and build a little bit more. It's nice to be able to do that. And again, it does feel really good. So Kristen, what did Kristen have to say? She has her VIP page set up. Yay! 5 people, and she's waiting on her kit so she can have an unveiling. Kristen's joined with the Fast Start kit. Kristen, you are going to just, that Fast Start kit is like Christmas, girl. It is so cool. It's so cool. There's so much stuff in it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing to have that kit. So let's see. We're going to do a couple drawings here. Our customer special, so make sure you share with your customers. If they spend $50 or more, they're going to get that free U-pin. So that's important. Kristen said she's so excited. I am too. I wish you should take a picture of your face when you open the box. It is so great. There's so much stuff in there. Okay. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to pop over to, oh wait, I don't want to do that yet. Hold on. I'll share my whole screen. Or half. I'll just share half my screen and keep my face on. So we'll share here. Share screen. There we go. Screen share. We'll screen share and we'll hop over to our little random wheel. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Hold on. This is new. This is doing something very different. Oh, all right, there we go. That's sweet. Look at that. Okay, so the first one, let's see, we'll get this open. So we'll do the February Club BQ drawing, and then we're going to shuffle away. So if you posted in the Club BQ post that Tanya Schrank puts in for us, your name is on this list. If you did not post in here, I did not put your name on the list. So make sure when you hit $200 in the month of March that you get over there and do your thing. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Let's see who's going to take home a special prize for Club BQ in February. Miss Sarah Mateka. Yay, Sarah. Good for you, girl. All right. So there's one. And then working for the weekend. So I put everybody's name in here, and you're going to see people in here multiple times. This is everybody. Every time you post in there that you did something for your business this weekend, you went in this list. So we're going to shuffle, and then we're going to spin it. So this is for some happy mail from me. What do we got? Tanya Schrank. Congratulations, Tanya. She usually watches after we're done here. Get that one down. And then, you know, you guys did like so good on this working for the weekend. Let's just do one more. How about we draw one more name? Don't you think that'd be fun? All right. Let's draw one more. As long as it's Tanya again. Okay, we're going to draw one more working for the weekend. I'll send one more prize out. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Remove. All right, one more. She's just super lucky today. Oh, Tammy Einerwald. Congratulations, Tammy. I will be sending happy mail out to you ladies very, very soon. Very soon. Awesome. That was fun. All right, we're back. And we're back. So couple of things. So make sure that you click on the announcements. One of the posts in there is the success plan. That's where you're going to post your $200 for the month of March. So you want to make sure you do that. Oh, Tanya is here. Congratulations, girlfriend. So you want to make sure you do that. I think Sarah Matika should still be here too, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we lost her. Also, tomorrow night, you want to make sure that you get into the Lila Rose University training. You'll get an email for that from home office. You're going to love Shannon Farabee. She's an amazing, dynamic individual. I could listen to her talk all night. So she's super good at what she does. She's been a huge mentor to me and has taught me a lot. Just actually more by just watching her and leading by example. She's an absolutely amazing leader. Absolutely. So that's tomorrow night. Sometimes John Dorsey pops in on those. So make sure you're there. I'll be watching tomorrow night for sure. I've been around almost 5.5 years, and I still go to the New Stylist Q&A because people ask questions sometimes that I'm like, oh, that's a good question. So, and if you have questions, bring them with you. They do it in the go-to web meeting, and there's a little chat box, and you can put your question right in the chat box. So let me just look here. If I've got any other questions, I think. I don't see anything in here. Oh, she is there. She said, it's me. It is you. Way to go. So we got 2 winners for Working for the Weekend. Club BQ, Sarah Matika, and then keep an eye on our team page this week. So I've got some really cool stuff coming our direction for our team. For this month, we're going to have weekly challenges. And so I have one coming out tomorrow that you'll want to keep an eye out for. And then to our brand new ladies, again, I want to welcome you to Team Wild Roses. This meeting is something that we do every Sunday night. You don't have to be here. So if you want to watch the replay, it's always posted on our team page. And then I also put it in a link in our update for the week. So we've got some fun stuff happening. If you have questions about Lila Rose, always message me. And the last thing I wanted to share with you too is the Amy training I'm going to do on Tuesday night will be, it's a Zoom meeting. So you have the Zoom link and you just go into that. I think there's a maximum of 100 people that can be in there. So if that's something you want to do, make sure you get in there. I'm going to record it and then I will post a recording so that you can watch it some other time. So Amy is a very, very important thing to have in your business. Maybe not right away if you're not comfortable with it yet, but don't dismiss it altogether because it really does a lot for your reorder business. I have a birthday club. Like when people have birthdays, I go and see if they've ever ordered from me or if they just got a sample 2 years ago and I haven't heard from them. My regular customers, I send them something for their birthday. I give them a whom. So, and we're going to talk about whoms in the Ready, Set, Win groups next week. So keep an eye out for that. We'll talk about those and what they can do for your business. So that was all I had for you guys tonight. I hope you have a super week. Use our team page as you need to. Brand new ladies, your Ready, Set, Win groups are moving and grooving. I'm so excited for all of you guys being brand new. So we've got some amazing things coming our direction, and we're going to have a good time. So this team is just on fire. March came in like a lion, and it's staying. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to getting to know some of you ladies better and just watching you soar with your businesses. So take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.